Imagine holding your breath as you plunge into the ocean's dark embrace, the pressure squeezing your chest and the world above fading away. For some, this is the ultimate test of human endurance and grace. For Natalia Molchanova, the greatest freediver in history, it was her life. But in 2015, during a seemingly routine dive, Natalia vanished without a trace, leaving behind a haunting mystery and a legacy that would forever redefine the sport of freediving, the art and danger of freediving. Freediving, an ancient practice dating back thousands of years, involves diving underwater on a single breath of air. Unlike scuba diving, there's no equipment, no oxygen tanks, just the diver, their lungs, and the depths. It's a sport of serenity and danger, blending physical prowess with mental fortitude. At the highest levels, freedivers descend hundreds of feet into the ocean, where the pressure is so intense that their lungs compress to a fraction of their normal size. It's a world where the line between mastery and mortality is razor thin. Blackouts, disorientation, and shallow water drowning are constant threats, even for the most seasoned divers. For Natalia Molchanova, freediving wasn't just a sport, it was an art. She described it as a meditative journey into the unknown, a chance to connect with the ocean and herself. Her unparalleled skill and passion made her a legend, but they also led her to a fateful dive from which she would never return. Natalia Molchanova, the queen of freediving. Born in Ufa, Russia in 1962, Natalia Molchanova discovered freediving relatively late in life. A former competitive swimmer, she began exploring the sport in her late 30s. What started as a hobby quickly turned into a meteoric rise to stardom. By the time of her disappearance, Natalia held 41 world records and 23 world championship titles, making her the most decorated freediver in history. Her accomplishments were staggering. She could hold her breath for over 9 minutes and dive to depths of more than 100 meters, 328 feet. But what set Natalia apart wasn't just her physical capabilities, it was her philosophy. Natalia believed that freediving was a way to achieve harmony between body and mind. She often spoke of the ocean as a partner, not an adversary. Freediving is not just about depth, she once said. It's a way to understand who we are. Her approach inspired countless others to take up the sport, and she became a revered figure in the freediving community. Despite her global fame, Natalia was known for her humility and dedication to teaching. She spent much of her time mentoring young divers, sharing her techniques and emphasizing the importance of safety. Her students often described her as a calming presence, someone who could turn the intimidating depths into a place of peace. Natalia's achievements weren't just personal triumphs, they reshaped freediving as a sport. She introduced innovative techniques that are still used today and paved the way for women in a field that had traditionally been dominated by men. Her contributions extended beyond records and medals, embedding her legacy deep within the culture of freediving. The final dive, a fateful afternoon in Formentera. On August 2, 2015, Natalia Molchanova set out for a casual freediving session near the island of Formentera in the Balearic Sea. Unlike her competitive dives, this was a recreational outing with friends, meant to enjoy the clear waters and the thrill of the ocean. It was a routine day for a woman who had conquered some of the world's most challenging depths. The group chose a calm, shallow site with a maximum depth of about 35 meters, 115 feet. Natalia planned to perform what divers call a fun dive, a less intense descent without the rigorous preparations required for competition. For someone of Natalia's expertise, it should have been straightforward. But during one of her dives, Natalia never resurfaced. Her companions searched frantically, scanning the water for any sign of her. As hours turned into days, it became clear that Natalia Molchanova, the greatest freediver in history, had disappeared. The shock of Natalia's disappearance sent waves through the diving community and beyond. How could someone with such mastery of the ocean vanish in such routine conditions? Friends, family, and fans struggled to comprehend the loss of a woman who seemed almost invincible beneath the waves. Theories. What happened to Natalia? The ocean, beautiful and mysterious, is also unpredictable and unforgiving. Natalia's disappearance sparked a wave of theories, each as haunting as the last. Could the champion who had defied the limits of human capability have succumbed to the very depths she had mastered? One possibility is a phenomenon known as shallow water blackout. This occurs when oxygen levels in the brain drop suddenly, often during ascent. Divers can lose consciousness without warning, and if no one is nearby to assist, the results are often fatal. Despite her expertise, Natalia was not immune to the physiological risks of freediving. Another theory is that a strong underwater current carried her away. Formentera's waters are known for their unpredictable currents, which can trap even the most skilled divers. If Natalia became disoriented or entangled in these currents, she may have been unable to return to the surface. Some speculate that Natalia intentionally pushed her limits during the dive, seeking a meditative state or a deeper connection with the ocean. Her son, Alexei Molchanov, a world champion freediver himself, dismissed this idea, emphasizing that Natalia always respected the dangers of the sport. She wasn't one to take unnecessary risks, he said. The search, a hope that faded. In the days following Natalia's disappearance, an extensive search operation was launched. Helicopters, boats, and divers scoured the area, hoping to find any trace of her. The freediving community rallied, with divers from around the world joining the effort. Despite their dedication, the search yielded nothing. Natalia Molchanova, the woman who had explored the ocean's most hidden depths, seemed to have been swallowed by it entirely. On August 5, 2015, the search was called off, and Natalia was presumed dead. Her body was never recovered. The news sent shockwaves through the freediving world. Tributes poured in from athletes, friends, and fans, each remembering Natalia as a trailblazer who redefined what it meant to be a freediver. Her loss was a stark reminder of the risks inherent in a sport that pushes the boundaries of human potential. The legacy of Natalia Molchanova. Natalia's disappearance was not just a tragedy. It was the loss of a pioneer whose influence extended far beyond freediving. She revolutionized the sport, not only through her records, but also through her philosophy. For Natalia, freediving was a path to self-discovery, a way to embrace the unknown with grace and humility. Her teachings live on through her son, Alexei, who continues to break records and inspire new generations of freedivers. The Molchanova Freediving School, which Natalia co-founded, remains a beacon for those seeking to learn the art and discipline of freediving. Natalia's story is a paradox, a woman who mastered the ocean yet disappeared into its depths. For those she left behind, her legacy is a reminder of the delicate balance between ambition and respect for nature's power. Beyond the freediving world, Natalia's story resonates with anyone who has ever sought to push boundaries or achieve greatness. Her life and disappearance remind us of the duality of nature's beauty and danger, an eternal dance between wonder and peril. Her life also serves as an inspiration to countless women who dare to challenge the norm. Natalia shattered stereotypes, proving that perseverance, focus, and passion are the keys to achieving the impossible. She will forever be remembered as an icon of empowerment and resilience. The Ocean's Call, a journey into the unknown. Why do we dive? Why do we risk everything to explore the ocean's depths? For Natalia Molchanova, the answer lay in the pursuit of something greater than herself, a chance to understand the mysteries of the sea and, in turn, the mysteries within. Freediving is a sport of extremes, where every breath is precious and every descent is a leap of faith. Natalia embodied this spirit, reminding us that the ocean is both a sanctuary and a challenge. Her disappearance, though tragic, underscores the beauty and fragility of our relationship with the natural world. For Natalia, the ocean was more than a destination. It was a partner, a mirror reflecting the vastness within each of us. As we honor her legacy, we are reminded to approach the unknown with both courage and reverence. If Natalia's story moved you, please like this video, subscribe for more incredible tales, and share it with someone who admires the beauty and mystery of the ocean. What do you think drew Natalia to the depths that day? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time as we explore more extraordinary lives and untold stories.